Κυρία Χίπα, σας καλωσορίζουμε στην όμορφη Ελλάδα μας, στο φιλόξενο και πανέμορφο νησί μας, τη Λέσβο. Κυρία Αναγνωσταρά Αναπτίας, πολιτική σύμβολος της μουσικής της Περιφέρειας Βορείου Αιγαίου. Κυρίες και κύριοι, καθηγητές της μουσικής, φίλοι και φίλες λάτρες της μουσικής και ιδιαίτερα της χορωδιακής μουσικής, γεια σας. Για πρώτη φορά στην περιφέρειά μας γίνεται αυτό το Σεμινάριο Χορωδιακής Μουσικής. Για την ιστορία θα σας πούμε ότι υπήρξε εισήγηση της χοροδίας Μυτιλήνη Μουσικακότας στον κύριο Περιφερειάρχη μας, μέχρι τώρα είναι τον κύριο Γιανναλίου, από τον Οκτώβριο, για να κάνουμε μια συνάντηση όλων των χορωδιών της περιφέρειας. Αυτό είχε γίνει από τον Οκτώβριο. Η πίεση ασκεί το συνέχεια προκειμένου να πετύχουμε την εκδήλωση αυτή. Λίγο πριν μετά το Πάσχα όμως, είχαμε μία είδηση η οποία μας ευχαρίστησε. Μας παρουσιάστηκε μία εμπεριστατωμένη εισήγηση του κυρίου Βερβέρη, του Αντώνη, που έλεγε να γίνει Θερινή Ακαδημία Χορωδιακού Τραγουδιού. Εμείς, με τη σύμφωνη γνώμη του μαέστρου μας, όταν λέω εμείς εννοώ η χοροδία με την ίδια Μουσικακότας, με τη σύμφωνη γνώμη του μαέστρου μας, του κυρίου Λασκαρίδη, συμφωνήσαμε ότι θα συμμετέχουμε. Το εγχείρημα είναι μεγάλο. Κάποια στιγμή ο κύριος Περιφερειάρχης, αφού το δούλεψε, μας χάρισε σαν χοροδία Μυτιλήνης και μας ανέθεσε την διοργάνωση της εκδήλωσης αυτής. Είμαστε πρωτάριδες σε τις εκδηλώσεις. Δεν έχουμε πείρα καθόλου. Μας βοήθησαν πάρα πολύ στα εξειδικευμένα θέματα ο κύριος Βερβέρης και ο κύριος Λασκαρίδης και εμείς κάναμε το τρέξιμο. Μη μας κρίνετε. Δεν σηκώνει κρίση αυτό το οποίο κάνουμε. Δηλαδή δεν είμαστε επαγγελματίες που να πληρωθούμε και να έχετε απέτηση να κάνουμε κάτι τέλειο. Ήταν να κάνουμε 100, κάναμε τα 90. Για μας ήταν βουνό. Όσοι συμμετείχανε, μόνο αυτοί μπορούν να ξέρουν λίγο τι φόρμα εργασίας είχαμε. Ακόμα δεν τελειώσαμε. Είμαστε στην αρχή. Αλλά το έχουμε σε ένα καλό δρόμο. Μία εισήγηση κάποιας συναδέλφου από εδώ είναι ότι τελειώνοντας η εκδήλωση να δώσουμε τη δυνατότητα στους χοροδούς να στείλουν σε εμάς, στον κύριο Βερβέρη, στην περιφέρεια, τις ιδέες που έχουν για να καλυτερεύσουμε τη διοργάνωση αυτή. Ελπίζουμε ότι θα πετύχει και θα πετύχει στον τομέα που θα έχετε αρκετό όφελος, διότι στην παρακολούθηση που είχα το πρωί, όπως το είδατε και εσείς, κοινό μυστικό, η καθηγήτριά μας έχει προσφέρει πάρα πολλά. Και είδα ότι με χαρά εσείς τα θέλετε. Θα προσπαθήσουμε όλοι μαζί να καθιερώσουμε και να το ιδιοποιήσουμε το θεσμό αυτό. Θέλουμε να ευχαριστήσουμε τον κύριο και την κυρία Χίμπα για το δύσκολο ταξίδι που έκανε. Πρέπει να ξέρετε ότι ξεκίνησε από την Νεμπράσκα, πήγε στη Νέα Υόρκη, πήγε στον Καναδά, έφτασε στη Γαλλία και από εκεί στην Ελλάδα. Ταξίδευε 2 μέρες. Και την ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Επίσης θέλουμε να ευχαριστήσουμε τον κύριο Περιφερειάρχη, τον κύριο Καλή, ο οποίος άκουσε τις συζητήσεις μας και έκανε κάτι το οποίο πιστεύω ότι του χρόνου θα είναι ακόμα καλύτερο. Την Περιφερειακή Υπεύθυνη Μουσικής, την κυρία Αναγνωσταρά Εργαστήρια, που και εκείνη με μεγάλη χαρά δέχτηκε να συμμετάσχει και να δώσει με καλύτερη οντότητα στην εκδήλωσή μας. Στην Οργανωτική Επιτροπή, αυτή που ανέλαβε όλο το τρέξιμο, στον κύριο Κακάμπουρα, στον κύριο Κρανταφύλου και στην κυρία Καραϊσκάκη. Επίσης, τους δυο μαέστρους, οι οποίοι ήταν πάντα μαζί στις συσκέψεις, τον κύριο Λασκαρίδη και τον κύριο Βερβέρη. Ακόμα πρέπει να ευχαριστήσουμε, γιατί μέσα στις δυσκολίες ήταν και αυτό που το Δημοτικό Θέατρο αυτή την εποχή είναι κλειστό. Και δεν μπορούσε να γίνει η εκδήλωση εκεί. Για μας καλύτερα, διότι τον χώρο αυτό εδώ, όπως τον ίδιο η κυρία, δεν τον είχαμε στο Δημοτικό Θέατρο. Ούτε και στην Περιφέρεια, εκεί που κάνουμε συμβούλιο, που σκεφτήκαμε στην αρχή να κάνουμε εκεί την εκδήλωση. Δηλαδή, τυχαία ήρθαν εδώ και ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ τους διευθυντές των ΤΕΠ. Τον κύριο Αρτιπαρμάκη, που είναι υποδιευθυντής στο ΤΕΠ εδώ πέρα και είναι εκείνος ο οποίος μπόρεσε και ξεπέρδεψε, διότι να ζητάς κάτι από 5 διευθυντές του σχολείου που πρέπει να συνοηθούν για να μας δώσουν την αίθουσα, καταλαβαίνετε ότι είναι κάπως δύσκολο. Εκείνος δέχτηκε, τα κατάφερε και τον βλέπουμε και πρωί και απόγευμα να είναι εδώ και να μας βοηθάει, μα είτε με το θέμα των τουαλετών, που ήταν αρκετά σοβαρό. Δεν το γνωρίζαμε. Όπως είδατε, λύθηκε πάρα πολύ γρήγορα. Αλλά και το recognition που ανάβει και το φωτισμό, και αυτά είναι μεγάλη προσφορά. Αύριο βράδυ, τελειώνοντας, θα κάνουμε το αποχαιρετιστήριο δείπνο μας. Θα γίνει στην Παναγιώτα στον Ευκάλυπτο. Είσαστε όλοι καλεσμένοι. Επειδή γνωρίζω ότι οι περισσότεροι παίζετε κάποιο όργανο, εκτός των τραγουδάτε όλοι πολύ ωραία, θα θέλαμε μαζί με τις χοροδίες που θα είναι εκεί, να κάνουμε ένα γλέντι. Δηλαδή, κάποιοι να φέρετε ορισμένα όργανα και εκεί πέρα να μπορέσουμε να τραγουδήσουμε. Είναι εφικτό. Βεβαίως, ένα όργανο θα έχουμε. Θα το αναλάβεις εσύ. Θα το αναλάβεις εσύ, Ειρήνη. Λοιπόν, ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Καλή συνέχεια του Σεμιναρίου.
Πολύ σημαντικό ξεκίνημα που έγινε, έστω και με όλες αυτές τις δυσκολίες που ακούσατε πριν από λίγο. Να καλωσορίσω και την κυρία Κύπα, που πρόθυμα δέχτηκε να μας δώσει όλα αυτά τα πολύ σπουδαία, τα οποία έμαθα ότι γίνανε και έχουμε να αποκομίσουμε και τις επόμενες ημέρες. Είναι πολύ μεγάλη χαρά και για μένα και για τους περισσότερους από εσάς που γνωριζόμαστε ήδη. Να γίνεται κάτι τέτοιο στη Λέσβο, που δεν έχουμε την ευκαιρία συχνά να παρακολουθούμε υψηλού επίπεδου τέτοιες επιμορφώσεις πάνω στο χορωδιακό τραγούδι, σε μια περιοχή όπως η Περιφέρεια Βορείου Αιγαίου που έχει παράδοση στη μουσική και στο χορωδιακό τραγούδι. Εύχομαι να είναι ένα ξεκίνημα που να καθιερωθεί σαν ένας θεσμός για τα επόμενα χρόνια, να οργανωθεί ακόμα καλύτερα, να μπορούμε να έχουμε ακόμα μεγαλύτερη προσέλευση. Και χαίρομαι που υπάρχουν και άτομα που είναι από άλλες περιοχές εκτός Λέσβου. Ήταν κάτι το οποίο πραγματικά μας έδειξε πολύ ευχάριστα. Και εύχομαι αυτός ο θεσμός να καθιερωθεί πλέον από τον ερχόμενο χρόνο και να μπορέσουμε να όλοι να το χαρούμε εξίσου.
You must teach me Greek. Εσείς πρέπει να μου μάθετε ελληνικά. So I get better at saying what I feel. Για να γίνω καλύτερη στο πώς να πω αυτά που θα πω σε εσάς. So until then, ως τότε, till I get better, να καλύτερευσω. I will repeat myself in English so you understand, and then you must ask me. Θα σας επαναλάβω τον εαυτό μου και εσείς θα με ρωτάτε. I don't mind. I'm happy for that because I know then you care about the music. Είμαι χαρούμενη να το βοηθήσω γιατί πιστεύω ότι εσείς and about each other and about our workshop together. I am honored to be here. This is a rare privilege for an American professor.
Είναι σπάνια στιγμή για έναν Αμερικάνο καθηγητή.
To come and begin something for the first time.
Να έρθει και να ξεκινήσει κάτι για την πρώτη φορά.
With the vision of Antonis, Mr. Lippers, and many people in this town and here to make something possible.
Με όρομα του Αντώνη Βερβέλη και πάρα πολλούς ανθρώπους εδώ στη Μυτιλήνη και στη Χίο να κάνουμε πραγματικότητα το όνομα αυτό.
It is innovative and to be commended.
Είναι πρωτοποριακό το να σε να σε συγχαίρουν για αυτό που κάνεις.
Because we learn by trying new things.
Γιατί μαθαίνουμε κάνοντας καινούργια πράγματα.
Or by taking something we know well and expanding the boundaries.
Ή παίρνοντας κάτι που ξέρουμε πολύ καλά και να το διευρύνουμε και να διευρύνουμε τα όρια μας.
I admire all of you for open mind, open heart, and for giving me the understanding of the joy of music, teaching and singing.
Σας θαυμάζω για την ανοιχτό μυαλό, την ανοιχτή καρδιά και τα παρακάτω. Και είμαι ευγνώμων γι' αυτό.
So let's begin.
Και που με την αγάπη για τη μουσική που έχετε. Θέλετε να ξεκινήσουμε.
Please, because explanations may not be as well understood by everyone, I will do a lot of demonstration. Antonis is going to send around to everyone, all teachers, everyone, a PDF of the article, journal article I wrote called Building Body Voices in Theory, so that you have time to read in English. It's in English. And you will see more explanations. Some you will recognize from what I've said today. Originally, the video from the film had clips, small, to demonstrate. You'll see where it says HTTP in there for each of the exercises. Those will not work, I don't think, in your PDF. But I will try and find that site for you. I think it's password control. But I will find that out. Whether we can find it on WorldCat or whatever. We will investigate the format. But it will give you more information, so I'm not lecturing, but we are doing. Because I said to as many people, I hear and I forget. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Confucius. And so this is how we will go. But I give you the paper of the handouts for you to know, not just my, who have really set the foundation for how music comes to us as human beings. So, that's all I have to say now, except that I know you know part of the word kinesthesia. Yes? Because it's Greek root. Kinesthetic response, kinesthesia. Everything we do together, and what we did today was to engage kinesthesia in our process of learning. And this is because it's called body known. Yes? And we do this because the body knows more and learns faster by doing bicycle swim than by only hearing, only reading. Understand? So it is in this process that you learn deeper and you remember more. We also call this idea of using more musical expressions, not just singing, not just dancing, but all these things to coordinate brain networking. We call it neural networking. Music and singing in particular uses all parts of the brain. Because we have the words, yes, and we have the music, and we have the body. So the process of this methodology comes from using more of yourself to have less of your voice tired. Yeah? If you only use your little finger, it will be exhausted. But if you use your whole hand, your whole arm, your whole self, you can go longer. Runners know this, marathon. So those are the... Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. Then stretch. Inhale. Stretch again. And go. That's a drop. So this is your homework. You understand homework? Yes. You can remember till tomorrow morning. Now we are warmed up. We went low to high. It's enough. You have a lot of singing to do. We want to go on to some masterclass of showing. Remember when we were waiting the wall? First, I tell you, Oremi, Nigerian. It's a Nigerian high life song, which is a combination of traditional African and Western pop influence. You know, high life, party, right? Rave. So it's that combination, yeah? So the small spaces are for drumming and for dance. So we do some more. I just wanted to give part of that to you today by ear and body to give us a little warm-up and get your body moving. When we finish on the morning session, we did 3 different things, yes? We had Ashi Bendu, nice. But we had Waiting in the Water, yes? And then we had Waiting in the Water, and sometimes I feel and all 3 things went together, yes? These different elements are what we create when we put a piece of music together. 3 hallelujah chords, yes? Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. And they all come at the same time, right? So what does the conductor do? We have all of these qualities happening at once. Yeah? Our idea is to lead what should be heard and to find the feeling, the general feeling, so that each of your singers can have their individual feeling, how it fits together. So this is somehow I will work in this masterclass. Not to say, this is wrong, but to say, try this, leave that. Just to see if I can take up some of those together, and then with two volunteers, yes? And let's just prepare something else. I just want to... But every single, yeah? So, that is why don't change your feet, change the feel, okay? Here we go. Walk and do delta shakers. No, 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 no. Because your gesture must express what we're trying to do. Yeah? You can do na, yeah? And then change to legato, okay? Just very simple exercise. Walking first to step to head. No, 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 no. And later shift. No, 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 no. They crescendo they, yes? So with my gesture, you can express this in many ways. We experiment with your own. But what we want to do with the legato is to change the volume, okay? First one, we just make sure the notes are right. Okay, and now we stay together and the tempo is good. Legato, detache, marcato, cha-cha-cha. One, and zumba. No, 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 no. I like your singing very much. You understand this concept now. It's enough demonstration for now. But you see what you do when you have this warm-up, and there you are. I'm taking more time to demonstrate, but with 3 exercises, we have warmed up body and voice and got them ready for a piece. It takes maybe 5 to 7 minutes. If you are, and we will speak of these days, that if your warm-ups are not just you understand the picture. If you use them to warm up to a piece, they are useful. You are already working the song before you sing it. And that's just what I did to get us ready for Hashi Din. Now this was very quick, sort of internet. I have some. And this evening we will bring music stands. It's hard to conduct with them. But we will try. We all practice that during lunch. Now, Lydia, and you're there, like magic. Just give us C minor. Yes. So you know I'm going to sing just on O. Do you know? Do you know this? No. You know that. You know? Oh, I love it when I hear this. I want you to notice that down below, on the very corner, it says this page may be photocopy. I know this is very important here, yeah? But everything I bring you, you may photocopy with a few exceptions. But this is, just don't take it out of the next one. This one, though, comes from a little speakers. I have this book speech for you. Hashimenu calls us to return to you, O Lord, remember us as in days of old. It's from Lamentations. And it's Hebrew, but let's do it on research, the word on just and Nikki will help us play. And I want you to see that when you are sight reading, the mood helps give your body reference to what's going on, yeah? So when you, oh, do you know what I like? Bom, bom, bom. Say bom, 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 bom. So C minor, Nikki, please. Bom, 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 bom. One, and two, try. step into their first step of the dance, and the conductor, the leader of the dance. Yeah? This is how we work together, and the best times we have had singing is when this happens, right? Is that feeling of connection, empathic, there's empathy, empathic response. This happens physically, not just cognitive, not just mentally. Yeah? Music moves. All right, good. So move with me. Don't be afraid. One, two, and go. Boom, 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 boom. Connect. Boom, 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 boom. Because both of these when we sing. As singers, no? Well, it's all musicians, yeah? We need the legato, but also the non-legato, the movement, the yeah? And so anything legato needs that. We need the swan pattern a lot, yeah? But we also need swimming to connect, yes, to make a beautiful phrase. Yeah, and they push off, yeah? Now turn it upside down, you fall. Right, where everything's and then you have to connect it underneath. Kala, yeah? We'll get to that. Okay. So can we try those three movements with this? This, you say, why are we doing this? This is the beginning of how we find different ways to conduct this piece. And the thing is, so it doesn't all sound the same. Yeah? But that it has expressive ideas that meet the ideas of the music. So that you're conducting, they're singing, you're singing, match what the ideas of the music. And I love this idea of quality of the song, quality of the gesture, evoking, yes, asking for quality of the voice. This is our job. And good pedagogy. Alright? And this is just a way to find it, and it's a little more fun, but it's also individual. So you aren't copying what I'm doing, but finding this for your own self. So it has integrity and authenticity, right? Within yourself. All right, where were we? Bum, bum, bum. Can you play along with us? So the first one is little. Ready, go? Here's our bum. Bum, 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 bum. words in Hebrew you can teach easily. It's more important to teach the feel. Now these 3 lines have different character. And what I love about this piece, it's a great warm-up piece, that you can see I made short and long to prepare us for this. And each line works a different register of the voice. You know from this piece? It's one of my favorites to do because this first line activates lower voice. Second line, mid voice. That's why we invented patterns, yes? So that we could be clear and precise. So that's the first layer. It's like in our class, the walk, yeah? Just neutral walk, but then what we do to the walk, yes? What we do to the pattern is what gives the music combined. If we only have precision, yes, very precise, but no feeling, then we have mathematics. What we have is many people like very much, yes, because it is as close to perfect as we can get. But there is more to music than just technical. It is in finding ways to combine precision and communication with musical ideas. Traditionally, I use my hand for singers because I think we need more nuance because we have words as well as. Yes, but I admit, as expressing with my baton, but it can be seen better from instruments. I do find it is better to be more precise with instrumentalists because it is what they're used to seeing, rather than them having to learn me and maybe 1, 2 rehearsals. Yeah? I try and meet them. If they are used to playing with me, they are happy to go on because they are used to what I do. But always, I consider pianists and players because we always have less time with them usually than with the singers who are used to the language of my gesture, or what I say, gesture vocabulary. This is the outline we're working on a little bit, and we can refer to it this afternoon as well. I just want you to know that this is a way, Rudolf Laban, who I've been referring to him, he was a German choreographer and dancer in early 20th century, and created a methodology of movement analysis, analyzing human movement for dance, but also for assembly lines in factories, and also for personality assessment for mental health. And his students then took parts of that. When it was World War II, he left Germany because he was banned by Hitler because of his artistic activities, and went to England. So love is very strong. This method created a notational system for dancers to write down. It is now old-fashioned because we have video. But they still use it for historical dance. But it is a part of what I refer to, and you can look at this later, of what they call effort, shape, and space. How we categorize treatment, not with PA, ballet, but in just normal words. Flow, weight, time. If something is quick or slow. If something is free or bound, resistant. Yeah? If something is heavy or small or light. Yeah? And then also the fourth was focus. Whether something is direct or indirect. What is it? Direct. Indirect. For us as conductors, direct, good. Indirect, not so good. So these ideas help us find ways to refine or expand our conducting gestures. And then the tempo. trying to talk to you, right? And then we conduct it. And I want you to experiment with how this feels for light, or quick, or quick. Okay? That one, two, three, four. Ready? You okay? Ready? Ready? Start 4. Yes, we start at 4. So where do we start? Yeah, always keep the beat 4. What's the answer to where do we start? Always the beat 4. I was right. Ready? Now describe your movements. Think about that. Okay? Figure out 4. 1, 2, ready, and go. Without any sorry. Okay? Think it in your head. Audio. Good. Now, without changing tempo, make it loud. Okay. Do you see how you make different choices? Like the loudest chose size. That's another way to make something stronger, louder. Yes, more effort, yeah? In other words, not to change size, but to change strength. You understand? So, here's 4. This is the size. Everybody. Now, get bigger, but don't get slower. See what happens? You have to get more energy to do this, yeah? So you have to add more resistance, yeah? Or sometimes more frequent, yeah? So these ideas help. So if I was working with Mυτιλήνη and this is very good. Now get louder. So she did strength and size. What? But you have to be careful not to slow down. Yeah, if you get stronger, it takes more time. So there's always this balance. Yeah. So this is a way for us to work together today. You understand? Good. Let's try another one. Bronze. Yeah, I did. For contrast, yeah. So I will keep using effort, conversation, but it is really common sense, but a way for us to shape gesture that is not right or wrong, but just more ways, more ideas. Now, to give us some specific way to change your gesture that, to give you ways to expand and experiment with your gesture that is personal, rather than just doing what I do, yeah? Because that is from the outside, and it won't have meaning, but the way you conduct the start, then we go from there to act, yeah? Just think about it. So don't think right, wrong, think experiment, more, less. Okay? Similar. Okay, should we start on tempo? Here we go. Yes. Ready? And. So this is also 4. But such a different effort, yes? Sing along if you want. Why did he do do that? Why did he do that? That's the technical reason of music. It's Brahms, it's romantic music. He did not, in fact, Brahms hated metronome. He would not allow it. Yeah? It was a new invention. He thought it was terrible. Yeah? Because of this, he wanted you to, yes, to have this feeling. So he's made a personal artistic choice. I like it. That doesn't have to be your choice. But you can make some choices. They have to be in the context of knowledge, of performance practice, and also the composer. But once you have knowledge, and also the technique of the pianists and the singers, you have some choices you get to make. In Renaissance music and Baroque music, conductors give you many choices because there's less on the page. As we get more recent, we have less choice. By the time we get to Elijah Rock, we're going to do every little detail. You're putting it in for mine. Let's see what happens. Just try. Ready? Fermata means hold, not stop. Right? Zero means stop. Here we go. Try again. How are you? Find that beautiful instrument we've had all day. It's the same one for conducting. Okay? Not soft knees, open heart, long hand. Hold something precious. Good way to begin. And work from your cheek. Yeah? Not your head. Not your. Always breathe. Even with cats, always breathe. Now the singers need a breath. So what are we going to do? There's two ways to do it. Yes, you can keep going up, or you can go, which is better for singers. Understand? So we hear. Ready? And then you look and you go, so into that. Okay. Now try all that. Yes? And don't do it like I do, but find a way to do it for yourself. And every rehearsal, I try different things. Yeah? They're not the same either. Right? They don't come into rehearsal, I'm feeling just the same as I did yesterday. Are you kidding? Right? So try different things. It makes them watch, but also it will help them find different ways to feel this music as well. This is part of our job. Help them feel. Could you bear to do these two measures again? Okay, ready? Here's your hold. Now we're going to breathe for the choir. they can resist as well, depending on how much strength. But this is what we use for breath. For Laban, when he said gather, he meant gather energy. Yeah? From the earth. This is very Tai Chi as well, yes? From your chi, yeah? From your life, gather energy, yeah? And this releases it. These are natural gestures for human beings, so they respond, we say visceral response, they can't help it. Yeah? And if you use them with the right combinations, they can be very useful to help your singers gather more energy or release. Yeah? And this is when we start and stop the most self-reflection. Do this, I will bear his group. He does this beautifully with his group, yeah? Because they have so much rhythm, you know? And he says, come, yeah? Or he'll say, and we finish. And sometimes that's very vocal. All right. Mezzo di voce. So find a way for it to grow and then to release. You understand? Crescendo, crescendo, just these three measures. Good? 2, ready, and. Missing, you know? shape all the music. It allows the singers to know that this is also important. It allows the audience to know this is also important. Yeah? Conduct all the music, not just the parts you like. Here we go. So we don't need the hook from the beginning. We have to go from slow to fast. Now we'll try something else. Or if you like what you did, do it again. Oh, there is no right and wrong. There's only, let's try another way. Because whatever I say on this piece, I have to say this. I will change my mind with the next person because of what they offer, or the next piece of music, we will ask for something else. So no right and wrong, it's always shades of gray. It's a terrible book now, so you can't say that. different layers. 5, 4, 5, yes? Ready, and 4, 5. And it's romantic like drums. So you can take a moment, use your whole body, but together. And remember, 1 and 4 are more important, yes? 1 is more important. And then I love. He changes it. Isn't that great? Doesn't make it all. Now pay attention to what Nikki's doing. And you hold, and we're going to cut off. La, la. So that moment was brilliant. You know what you did? You went resistance, release, and that's how we know to go on, right, singers? Sing, right? More than just because she has it. Yeah, that's one of the favorite parts. Now, if you got the pattern wrong, we don't care. What you have to make sure is you have the beats in the right orders. Yes, we'll speak more about this in a second. I hope this is helpful to know how it will work from the basic traditional structures of conducting and more. Because we must always be aware that we must be clear first and then expressive like music. Maybe think.